Hey guys, I'm Lucky. I'm back here for another video, guys. Today, I'm going to kind of redo this video I uploaded earlier. So guys, with that in mind, if you haven't seen that, this is a video. Nonetheless, guys, in my video earlier, I talked about best ways to prepare for MUT 20, and a lot of people helped me in the comment section when it came to some of the cards that I talked about. So let's go ahead and cover that real fast. So guys, I talked about how the best way to prepare for MUT 20 is on EA Access is to sell everything. Sell your golds, sell your elites, stuff like that. Now, I did go ahead and say sell your higher raw elites, and I kind of fact-checked myself after the video and kind of saw, like, okay, was I correct on that exact value? And to a certain degree I was, but in a certain degree I wasn't. So I want to go ahead and make this clear follow-up video, just going ahead and telling you guys in case you misinterpreted that and all. So, for example, last year, Cam Newton, I think he was an 84 overall. His card on the EA Access was 40,000 coins. After EA Access, on the start of the game, he went down to 20,000 coins. Now, going back and looking at some of the statistics on, like, you know, the prices of cards after EA Access to actual playing, this is what I found. For example, last year, Jalen Ramsey. So let's go ahead and look at some of the cards here. Actually, we cannot look on the auction block. I'm level 1. But the higher of all cards, let's say the Khalil Mack, the Julio Joneses, DeAndre Hopkins, those cards do not sell right now. I went back and looked, and I saw that Jalen Ramsey at EA Access was 175,000 coins. But when the game did release on that Tuesday, he did go ahead and jump up to 400,000 coins. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers. So depending on what high overall cards you have, depends on the price, crazy jumping dependingly. Nonetheless though, so let me go ahead and just cover all the stuff I covered in that video. But in this video, again, if you've already seen it, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Nonetheless, guys, let's go ahead and cover it. So what I talked about was going ahead and looking at the auction block. The cards right now on the auction block are not as plentiful as they are in, they will be on next Tuesday when the game does release. Keep that in mind, though, that these cards, low overall elites, will go ahead and go down, though. Certain elites will go down, dependingly. High overall elites will go ahead and stay the same or go up. Nonetheless, though, if we go ahead and look at the stores right now, currently in the store we have a 24 gridiron pack with 3 elite topper. Now, with that in mind, this pack right here probably will get a new pack on Tuesday when the game does release. But this is going to go ahead and give you a lot of low overall elites and also a lot of gold cards. So what would the market crash on? Most likely exactly low overall elites and gold cards. So what you want to do right now in EA Access is, again, sell your low overall elites. Last year, as I said before, Cam Newton was 84. He's 84 overall. He was like 40,000 coins. Day 1, he was like 20,000 coins. He dropped very quickly. Obviously, his price does go back up, and that's another thing I want to talk about, is that I didn't cover this in my first video, is the price of cards will go back up. So, for example, as you guys know, whenever the new promo comes out, the market crashes. Like, everything just comes down straight away. Everything just goes straight down. We have cards that go for 100,000 coins, go down to 30,000 coins. And then what happens is, before the promo that happens, because everyone goes crazy, everyone sells. Then once the promo comes out, all the prices go back up. Because now no one is selling, everyone is buying these cards that they went ahead and sold back. And that's what's most likely going to happen with this Madden, happened with previous Maddens, is that the price of cards, they will go ahead and go down once the game does release. Because everyone is pulling packs. You have to remember, there's millions of people playing this game. Millions of people are going to be pulling these packs, and once they pull these packs, they put the cards up to try to sell them, to try to get coins, stuff like that. You're going to see the price of these cards go crazy down for the low overall elites. And then, of course, throughout the next couple of weeks, we will see a increase in those elites as less and less people are pulling packs. Now, for the higher overall elites, the reason why I said that they would go down in value is because, yes, a lot of people will be pulling these packs, and in theory, I am not wrong, and this is why I'm saying this. In theory, yes, there will be a bigger supply of these low or higher overall elites, but at the same time, though, the pull rates of those higher overall elites are not that great, and there will be a bigger supply of people coming in to take over. The demand will be higher. As you guys know, supply and demand. If the supply gets a little bit bigger, but the demand greatly rises, the price will rise. So I should have been more factual in that one. My bad on that one. Nonetheless, though, again, the high overall elites should go up in price once the game does release. They might come down a little bit. Some of them, depending on the players, but most of them should go up. Like, for example, last year, Jalen Ramsey did go ahead and go double his price with also Aaron Rodgers doubled his price. Now the reason for that mainly is also because of power-ups. You need a card in order to complete the power-up. A lot of people like doing power-ups day one. Try to get the best team possible, so that is why that is the case. Now, with that in mind, though, let's go ahead and talk about, again, low overall elites. Now, low overall elites and gold cards will come down in value. They will skyrocket down in value because, again, as I said, the supply for these cards is going to greatly increase. People are going to be opening up these packs, these elite player packs, these gridiron packs, and it's just going to destroy the value of these cards when a crap ton of people are getting these, because keep in mind, yes, there will be a huge demand coming in, right? When Tuesday come on, there's a huge demand coming in. They're wanting these low overall elites, but at the same time, though, these cards are getting pulled way more often than than they're going ahead and getting bought. Especially because people are going to be pulling crazy amount of packs. Now, the one thing I'm interested in seeing, and I kind of try to look at last year, and I talked about Cam Newton, how his price cut in half. I'm looking at the prices of these cards, and I'm thinking to myself, well, because of training, that does change everything. Training really does change a lot. Because let's say I open up this, 24 pack bundle right here, right? And let's say I just go ahead and say, you know what, fluff it, I'm not selling anything. I'm just going to go ahead and quick sell everything in this pack. And let's say me and 100,000 people do that, right? Theoretically speaking, then, that should raise the price of low overall elites because a lot less people are going in and putting them on the market or having them on their team. So, theoretically speaking, again, was all speculation. Keep that in mind. That first video I made was all based on speculation on what could happen. Now, of course, EA could go ahead and release a set into the game that could make low overall elites amazingly expensive. So, for example, they could put a set in the game that, says put in 80 to 81 overall cards, 3 of them, and you receive back a large quick sell for up to 1 million coins. And just like that, everybody's going to be doing that, and then the price of them goes up. So keep that in mind. Nonetheless, though, my point still stands. Day 1 of MUT 9 or MUT 20, go ahead and sell. Higher overall cards, obviously, hold on to on EA Access. Sell them when the game does release. The price will skyrocket day 1. But then, of course, the other cards, the low overall elites, higher overall gold cards, and I don't really think at the moment that there's really any gold cards that go for a crap ton of coins. It is very possible. I have looked at the market a little bit. I have not seen any gold cards that go for 30, 40,000. But I know certain players like Marquise Brown, who of course has 88 speed, he's going to go ahead and be a little bit more expensive than, let's say, an 80 speed wide receiver. Obviously, because people want to go ahead and use that card. They want to add that card to the squadron. They want to go ahead and use the speed. And usually, sleeper picks like that, I know a lot of people call them sleeper picks, is that they're usually the guys that everyone is sought after because of the fact you can go ahead and get them for very, usually around 5 to 10,000 coins, and also the speed is just going to go ahead and kill. And as you guys know, Madden is all about speed. Football in Madden, as you know, football is not about speed. Football is about angles and correctly judging how to play the game. But Madden's all about speed. If I have a speed demon wide receiver who has 99 speed, John Ross, he's going to outrun the whole entire defense. Nothing you can do to stop that. Nonetheless, though, if I have a guy who's Julian Edelman, right, who's going to be able to he's not going to be able to split the defense, but he's going to be able to successfully, maybe do some good run blocking, short routes. So again, not all about speed, but it's definitely a lot about speed. You see that a lot. Like, for example, when I was looking at the halfbacks, my budget halfback series, looking at 86 speed is actually the highest speed I could go ahead and find. No silvers that have crazy good speed this year, as they were in year past, but like Ryan Grant, I believe, and also, the 49ers running back? No. Can't remember the other guy, but there was a guy, Tevin Coleman, who had 86 speed. So again, a lot of good budget beasts, but nonetheless, speed does run this game. With that in mind, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. Again, sorry I'm remaking this video, but I want to go ahead and clear that up for anybody because I don't want anybody to sell the high overall elites, the 87 plus overall elites. The, anything from, let's say, I want to say roughly 85 plus will rise up in price, even just a tad bit. So definitely go ahead and hold on to them. But the cards that will go down in value, again, are the low overall elites, just because of the fact of how many people are going ahead and pulling packs and going ahead and adding them to the market. So the supply goes up, demand is a little bit up, but not too much. Price goes down, its supply goes up. If supply goes a little bit higher, but demand rises quickly, then price goes up, obviously. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and see you guys next one. Peace out.